Hey Lawn Journey friends, it's time to get the thatch out. Stick around. Hey guys, welcome back to Lawn Journeys. It's Russ. I hope you guys are doing well. Summer temperatures are heated up here in Jersey. Soil temperatures are up, air temperatures 85 to 90. I have mechanically dethatched my lawn previously. I haven't done it in a couple years. Since I've been onto the N-Ext Stim pack, I figured I would give D-thatch a run and do some thatch maintenance on my lawn. I can't say I have an excessive buildup of thatch. There is a thatch layer, so I just thought I would try this and do some observations in certain areas before and after. So the N-Ext D-thatch obviously was a cornerstone product, so I thought I'd give it a whirl. N-Ext D-thatch is 4% humic, 8% molasses. The purpose of it is essentially the molasses, which is a sugar. It's supposed to promote some microbial activity that is good for eating thatch. So I'm going to be putting it down at the recommended rate today, which is 9 ounces per 1,000 square feet. I'll be using my Anderson's hose end sprayer again, which has worked well with all the other N-Ext products to date. Keep in mind, I have successfully combined humic, RGS, and aerate. Again, spray microgreen by itself. If you combine it with some of those other 3 products, it'll coagulate into a goo, and you're going to end up tossing it under a bush somewhere. I'm not going to mix anything with D-thatch, although it does say you can mix it with some of the other products without a problem, and also fungicides, if you read the label. So the whole purpose, again, with the D-thatch is the sugars to promote the microbial activity. I've done some reading online. There are some folks that recommend just going a cheaper route, buying a granular molasses product, spreading it on your lawn, letting it activate, and fight your thatch that way. Some people even spray beer on it. And I know in some years past when I used the compost, I think one of the recommended ways to eat the compost up was, I think, a soap product with beer. I never had much luck with my compost, I think because it never heated up enough. I had it in a shady area, so I don't compost anymore. I do recycle my grass clippings. My town picks them up. So anyway, you could go get the granular molasses. I just found it easier just to continue with the N-Ext products. I bought this in one of the 4-pack Stims. I just pop this in instead of one of the other products because I have a little extra here and there of different products in the Stim. So I'm building up a little inventory, right? But in any case, I like the humic. It's really thickened my lawn up this year. It's looking fantastic. So I figure I'm going to stick with something that's been working rather well, and we're going to lay this down. So you guys have seen me spray. You've seen the Anderson spray bottles. We don't really need to get into all that. However, I would ask you just to stick around because I have never looked at D-thatch. So we're going to open this container. I'm just curious to see what it looks like when I pour it out, and if it has the smell that the RGS has or one of the other products. Just in case you're interested, I thought I'd let you know. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to mixing station. Approximately 8,700 square feet of lawn at 9 ounces per 1,000. So I'm going to go like about 80 ounces of D-thatch. Okay, so in any case, one thing I learned in chem lab back in my college days was never stick your nose in a bottle because you don't know what's in it, and it could be number one, bad for you, could kill you, could knock you out, etc. We know that these are essentially organics, probably not a problem, but you can wave over the top. It actually smells a little fishy to me. So let's take a close look and see what this looks like. I'm going to pour it up high. That is liquid goodness. The goodness coming out once again. So there's 16 ounces. I'm going to be applying a total of 80. So I'm going to get the rest of this in the bucket. I'm going to get it mixed, and we're going to get spraying. As you can see, The D-thatch is coming out of the bottle rather well. I had one plug when I got to the bottom of a bottle. There may have been some residual in it from earlier spraying, I'm not sure. But I just took a little wire and cleaned out the siphon hole in the nozzle from the underside. I pulled the straw out, stuck the metal wire through while it was spraying, and it opened right up. There's no need to put any dye in this. So you can see it's quite a nice brown. You can see that it's coming out. And when I stop siphoning, you can actually hear the change in pitch. Again, working this park strip hard. Trying to keep this from going dormant this summer. Got some sedge coming in. I'll be taking care of that shortly. I'm going to run that bottle out. You can tell the sound is a little different and it goes from brown to clear. All right, guys. As you can see, turf is looking good. It's thick, very thick. Last year I had a lot of bare dirt underneath this trellis, and as you can see, it's filling in. I didn't seed it. I'm using my PGF. I used Carbon X early in the season, and I've been faithful with the BioStim pack. And this backyard has never looked this good. Let's take a look around the front. Pretty green. Looking healthy. I've done 2 rounds of fungicide so far this season. There's my front lawn. Looking good. I do have some nutsedge coming in. And these flowers are just spectacular. I sat out here the other night in a rocking chair on the front porch when the weather was cool, and really enjoyed myself. Little oak leaf hydrangea. Okay, team, that's it for today's installment of my lawn journey. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I'd appreciate it if you did. Tap the bell, get notified when I throw some new content out. Let me know if anyone's had any problems with the N-Ext D-thatch. It's my first time using it. I'm kind of trying to stay ahead, do some maintenance before my thatch builds up. Like I said, it's probably been 2 years since I've done a mechanical D-thatch, but I think I'm looking good. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm very happy with the product. I'm a fan. All right, guys, that's it for this week. I appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't subscribed, consider it, ring the bell, get notified. Leave some comments below if you're N-Ext D-thatch users, or if you still prefer mechanical D-thatch and when you do it. I want to thank everyone for the response I had on my Ego 580 blower review. I had a couple questions, happy to answer them. That's like part 2 to the Ego Edger that I did earlier in the season. I'm going to enjoy the rest of the day. It's cooling down here in Jersey, I think it's going to be a nice evening, and I'm looking forward to sitting out here on my deck, enjoying my lawn. Get out there, get it done, and I'll see you guys next time on Lawn Journeys. Be good.